Philip here at Freedom Kia of Clarksburg and beautiful Bridgeport, West Virginia. Today I have a special video coming at you. Right now we have the 2018 Kia Stinger on our lot and available for you to purchase. Gosh, this is a beautiful car. This is Kia's first attempt at a luxury sports sedan, and they absolutely hit the ball out of the ballpark on this sedan right here. It is an all-wheel drive sports sedan that can get 0 to 60 in the GT model in right around 4.7 seconds. It's an absolute beast of a car. Stay tuned. We're going to take a deep dive into the 2018 Kia Stinger and what Kia brings to the table for sports sedans. Stay tuned. We're going to get started right now. So this is the front of the 2018 Kia Stinger. The Kia Stinger is a new model to Kia's lineup. It's been out. We got our first one back in January here in West Virginia. And Kia first debuted this as a concept a few years back, and then they finally made it a sports sedan that it's in production right now. So this is a 2018. There are 2019s that are starting to roll out. We currently have 3 2018s and we have 2 2019s. So we have a whole bunch on our lot, ranging from the base trim all the way up to the GT. And talking about trim, let's go into the trim there. There are 3 different trim levels. There is the base Stinger, then there is the Premium, which we have today, and then there's the GT, which is the top of the line. Now, the biggest differences that you are going to receive on that base trim level Stinger and on the Premium, you're going to get a 2-liter turbocharged engine. We're going to talk about that more in depth in just a few minutes. But on the GT, you're going to get the upgraded 3.3-liter turbocharged V6. So that's going to be the main difference, and we're going to look at that in just a few. Of course, the GT is the top of the line. You're going to get every feature. Base trim, you're going to get what's basic on it. We'll talk about that again, like I said, in a few seconds. Let me not get ahead of myself here. So on the front here, let's get to the front. You do have LED headlights here, LED headlights, and then below that, you're going to have this really unique design for the turn signals. And so if you have your hazards or if you have your turn signals on, you're going to see those light up in a yellow color. It's an LED as well, which is pretty unique. That's pretty cool. Down below that, you have little air vents that are going to help with the aerodynamics of the Stinger. Of course, it being a sports car, you want it to be the most aerodynamic, so it can be the fastest, of course. Here on the front of the Premium model, you have 4 sensors for the front sensors. And so if you get close to something on your front here, it's going to start beeping at you, just like a backup sensor. Most people have seen backup sensors. Same concept, but it's on the front there. So if you're getting close to something on the front, it's going to beep at you and make some noise on the inside there. Now, you're going to see up here on the hood, there is a sports applique on here. I don't know really what to call it. It's kind of like a hood air cooler type of thing here, but it's not functional. It's just a piece of plastic that has made it look very sporty, and they've done it on both sides there. It stands out from every other sedan in the market, which is very nice. And then leading up, you're going to see that you have a huge sunroof there as well. Now, if you can see closely here, you're going to have sensors, radar sensors for your autonomous emergency braking. It also has lane keeping assist, and this one also has the automatic windshield wiper. So when it starts to rain, it's going to start wiping the windshield for you, which is nice. There's so much technology coming out nowadays, you don't even have to drive anymore, right? So this is the front of the 2019 Kia Stinger. Let me turn around. I'm going to show you the back of the car there. But before I do that, let me pop the hood, and I'll be right back so you can see underneath the hood there. Be right back, guys. So here is underneath the hood of the 2018 Kia Stinger. I don't have a cameraman with me today, so I'm going to have to do it myself, which is cool. That's awesome. You don't have to see my face. You want to see the car. So here is underneath the hood. You're going to see that it is a turbocharged GDI, which means gasoline direct injected. And so this is a 2-liter 4-cylinder that is going to be mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Every Stinger is going to get that 8-speed automatic transmission. Everything is nice and conveniently located here. You have your dipstick over there, and you have your radiator cap there. You have your windshield wiper fluid in the back there. It's nice to point with your finger and everything. But you do also have Kia signature crumple zones. This is why Kia has been getting overall safety ratings of top safety picks by the IIHS for a while. And you'll see them right there, and then there's also one on the other side right there. And what that does is it's a crumple zone. So if you're in a collision, it's going to kind of crumple up is the easiest way to understand it. And what it's going to do there, it's going to protect you from getting stuff in the cabin there. It's going to save you as the customer and as the driver there, and as well as your passenger. So there's a little closer view of the 2018 Kia Stinger. Let me do this. Let me turn the car around, and then we'll be right back to show you the rear of the car. So here is the rear of the 2018 Kia Stinger. And again, this is in the premium trim level in the beautiful snow white pearl paint color. I turned the hazards on so that you could see where the LEDs are for the turn signal and hazard lights, of course. Now at nighttime, the ring here will light up, and it's very distinct when you're coming down the road. You can definitely see the LED lights that light up around here, which act as your brake lights and stuff like that as well. So it's very, very nice. You also have your brake light up here as well, so people can definitely notice you at nighttime. Now below that, you're going to see that this one is an all-wheel drive model. Here in West Virginia, all-wheel drive is a huge part of our lives because we get a lot of snow here in West Virginia. So we get most of our models with all-wheel drive. You also do have sensors on the back here, like the sensors in the front. If you're backing up to something, it's going to beep at you if you are getting close to something. You'll also see that there is quad exhaust tips on all of the Stinger models there. It is very nice, and it sounds very, very good when you rev the engine when you're driving. Let me pop this trunk real quick, and I will show you the inside of here. So here is the trunk. Even though it is a sports sedan, it still has plenty of space to carry everything that you need to carry. You do have this little cover here that can be like a second shelf, second layer almost in the cargo area. You can also take this out and pull it off if you don't really necessarily need it, or if you don't like it. Let me put this back on here real quick before I forget. And then you also have, there is an area down here where your spare tire is, that you can kind of put a few extra items there. So the Stinger is not going to kill you on the cargo space. So you're still going to have room to put everything you need in here, some bags, some groceries, whatever you need to do. You have space to put in the back of the Stinger. I'm going to turn the car to the side there. We're going to take a side view, and then we're going to get inside and look at the tech on the inside. Stay tuned, guys. So I wanted to show you the back space in the Kia Stinger here. As I was telling you, there's a swooping headline there, and it doesn't take actually away from your headroom at all. I am 5'9.5", and I still have about 3 inches of headroom here in the back seat. This seat is all the way back in its track. So I wanted to show you that even though it's all the way back, this person probably could be almost 6'7" up here. I still have space back here at 5'9.5". So you still have leg room. There is vents back here. There is charging ports back here. It is an absolute awesome car. In the GT model, you can also get heated seats back here, and it is all leather. Every Stinger is going to get leather for 2018 and 2019. This also has the Harman Kardon audio system here, so you're going to be booming with the sound, booming with the speed, and booming with an awesome car. I'm going to get the camera, and we're going to come inside and take a look at the interior and look at the technology that Kia has packed in here. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. So here is the interior of the 2018 Kia Stinger. This is the 8-inch touchscreen that comes on the Premium and the GT. There is a 7-inch touchscreen that comes on the base trim. So you still have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on either trim that you get. Just below that, you also have 3 air vents here in the middle. You have one on that side and one on the driver's side over there. So it's very, very nice. Down below that, you have all your controls and also your hazards there in the middle. And then below that, you have your dual zone climate controls there. And then down below that you have your nice little shifter there, which is very, very cool. It is push button start in this vehicle. You also have your instrument cluster here that looks fantastic. You can go through your fuel economy. You can go through your trip meters. You can have a digital speedometer. You can also have your drive modes, which I'll talk about in just a second there. Now you do have paddle shifters here as well, so you can paddle shift up and down, of course. Behind that you have your turn signal stock with your headlights that you can set to auto. On the other side you have your windshield wipers that you press down to speed up. And then here is your steering wheel, which is a 3-spoke design. So you have your cruise control, you have your Bluetooth, you have everything that you really need. You also have adaptive cruise control there as well. On the other side here, you have all of your safety features, so your blind spot monitoring that you can turn on and off, your lane keeping assist. You also have your gas cap that's here. This is for the lights in the interior here. You can turn them up or down during the nighttime and stuff like that. This steering wheel is also a power steering wheel, so you can tilt or telescope whatever way you would like with the power, which is very, very nice. In the premium model, you also have memory seating, which is awesome. So 2 different drivers can have their seats set at different spots because it is so hard to readjust your seat once you lost your positions. That's nice. And then down below that you have your power windows, power locks, and you also have the Harman Kardon audio system, which is great. Sorry guys, I lost my train of thought. So we were talking about drive modes, and so right now this Stinger is in the comfort mode, which is awesome. It is the most comfortable ride. It's going to be the softest ride as well. Now you can change that. Let me come down here to below the shifter. You can change that by this little drive mode select. So you just turn it whatever way you would like. It goes in both ways, and there's different modes. So let me come back up here, and I'm going to turn it. So right now we're on sport. That's going to be the most aggressive. That's custom, so it's going to adapt to however you drive. Going back up, there is the comfort mode, the softest ride. And then you also have eco, which is going to save you some fuel. So it's going to make sure the transmission stays in a low RPM. And then the last one is smart, which is part of the mode that goes to wherever you are driving there. And right now it's saying that we drive economically. So whoever's test driven this one has been pretty good on it, so thank God there. So that is the drive modes. It is all pretty distinct and all awesome. Let me come back down here on the bottom. I didn't show you this. So you do have the drive modes there. You have an electronic parking brake. You also have the auto hold, which will, when you're at a stoplight, you can press that and it will hold the brake for you. You also have heated seats, a heated steering wheel, and heated seats for the passenger, which is nice. That comes standard on every Stinger. So every Stinger is going to get a heated steering wheel and heated seats, which is cool. Next to that, you have your parking sensors for the front and the rear, so you can turn those off or turn them on. And then next to that, you have the auto stop start, which is for saving you some gas at the red lights there. It will turn the car off. So that is the interior. You also have a locking glove box. That is pretty cool. And let me show you guys the key real quick, because it's an awesome key. This is the Stinger's key, so it's pretty unique, that's for sure. The new Forte has a similar setup on the key there, because it is mimicking the Stinger. So the Stinger had it first, which is pretty cool. A little lock, unlock here, trunk, and emergency horns there. You also can take the key out of the bottom here to unlock that, or if your battery dies. So that's the interior of the Kia Stinger. If you have any questions, just give me a call. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back out, finish this video up, and then get on with our day. I'll be right back, guys. So that is the 2018 Kia Stinger. An absolute awesome car that if you haven't driven it, you have to drive it. I wish I could explain how it drives and how great it feels, but I just can't. You got to come and drive it, and you got to feel how it feels on the road. It is absolutely a blast to drive. I've driven the Premium with a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. That one is a hoot to drive. And I've also driven the 3.3 liter twin turbocharged V6 model in the GT, and that one is a hoot to drive as well. Guys, I'm telling you, off the line, there is no car that I've driven that has that much raw power. It is absolutely a blast to drive. So if you haven't driven it yet, I recommend driving it. We have 5 Stingers available right now, 2 GTs, 2 premiums, and 1 base Stinger right now available, ranging in all colors from black to white to you name it. So if you have any questions, my number is 304-356-8119, or you can also reach me at the dealership, 304-566-7830, or visit me online at comeseephillip.com. If you guys have any questions, comment, give me a call, shoot me an email. You do whatever works best for you, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Remember, subscribe and stay tuned for the next awesome video. Talk to you guys later.